It's week 2 of the NFL, and everyone's eyes goes to Jahmyr Gibbs. He comes in 4th in the NFL in rushing touchdowns this year. It's the Lions and the Buccaneers, and it comes your way next on Sports.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Lions team entering play. They've been buoyed by getting 2 home games right at the start, and they come off a good victory in week 1.
And the offense last week, they had things humming. If you're a defensive player, you may get overshadowed a little bit, but you're really buoyed by what your offense is doing.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Bucs, they were losers their last time out. They're going to try to get back in the win column, but obviously they're going to have to do that in a hostile environment.
And sometimes it actually works to your advantage. Now you've got to band together your team. Against the world mentality. Let's see if they can use it and get a victory.
The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line. So the Bucs getting ready to go on offense for the first time, and it's Baker Mayfield leading him out in his 2nd season as a Buccaneer and his 7th overall.
And he comes off a tough opening matchup. Threw way too many interceptions in that game. Definitely not the way you want to kick off a new season. So he said to himself, I've got to throw that game out. I'm going to get a fresh start right here in week 2.
Encroachment, defense.
What?
And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5. Baker going to throw this right away. And right away, he lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
To put it mildly, that is not the way anyone wants to start off a game. You fumble on your first offensive snap. But now what you're worried about is, does that linger throughout the game for your guys on offense? And how's the defense going to handle it? Because no one expects to run out on the field on the first play and have to all of a sudden start to play themselves.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. First carry now for David Montgomery. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now. Montgomery will take this one in. It's a Lions touchdown. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their 2nd drive. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Mayfield to throw it. That's caught. It's the former Colt, Paris Campbell. And he'll take this to...
Menu narration option is set to off.
Midfield before going out of bounds. A good pickup there, a 22. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Throwing, Mayfield. And there's a short one taken in by Otten. The numbers for him from a week ago. 11 catches, 73 yards, and a touchdown.
That was a nice job there pulling that one in. Now, this is an offense that will certainly spread the ball around a bit, and this is a guy the defenses had better focus on.
A first carry for Rachaad White. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. You talk about this Lions defense. They were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Excellent play there on third down. Give them 25 yards. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll go up the middle with White. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They stay on the ground with White. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. Mayfield down. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Cade Otten, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bucs are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by McLaughlin. Good. And we are tied at 7. So that drives 7 plays in length. And Cade Otten capped things off with a touchdown grab. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And Cypher is just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The numbers for Gibbs from last week. The hat trick +1, 4 trips to the end zone with his legs.
And, partner, you know how all the guys do when they do that little symbol now about eating, right? Keep feeding me, feeding me. They just kept feeding it.
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. Off to St. Brown for the Detroit first down. Looking to throw. Going underneath. Gibbs has it. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll bring up second down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. In motion goes the tight end. From the gun, here's Goff. Open man, and he's got Williams. Touchdown, Lions. A great play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Lions have taken the lead. And when the quarterback drops and has a guy that wide open in the end zone, his eyes have to get just as big as grapefruits.
Oh, without a doubt. This is the easiest throw you're going to get, and you're going to get the benefit of a touchdown on top of it. Make that throw.
The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it was Jamison Williams wrapping things up with a touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So out come the Bucs now. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Aiden Hutchinson, now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
Here's 3rd and 10. Godwin, the motion man. Now Mayfield. Back to the same target, Campbell. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. 4th down, so Jake Camarda is out there. Back deep, Khalif Raymond. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Lions are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
2nd and 5. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. Now it's Goff. He's got right on the short throw. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. First connection there of the afternoon for those 2, and it's good for a 1st down. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And a pretty good burst there as they get this across midfield and down to the 46. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. In motion, the tight end. To throw is Goff. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Gibbs. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that will bring up 2nd down. And the tight end goes in motion left. Goff now to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. They come into this one ranked number 17, so just starting the bottom half of the league against the pass.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're in the top 10 in the league in sacks.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing them?
And look at this, it's a fake, and he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. Boy, that's asking a lot of your punt team there, and they were not able to deliver.
It's asking an awful lot of the punt team there, because if it's 4th and 4, 4th and 3, you've got a chance, right? That's a manageable distance to try and pick up when you're running a fake, but when that number's actually been in the weight room and it's pumped up like it was, that's difficult to do, all right? So you might even think to yourself, if I left my offense on the field, would they be able to pick that up? You could run a nice play and not get that distance.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. This is caught. And the Bucs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Mayfield. And Evans calls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the... are an extra point away from drawing level.
1st and goal, forget running the football, forget establishing anything, just put it in the end zone with the pass for a touchdown.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's the definition of catching the defense off guard there. They weren't expecting that.
And that totally goes against type, doesn't it? When you think 1st and goal from the 1, you're thinking running play.
The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it's Mike Evans who caps it with a touchdown reception. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Solid return. Pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Detroit's offense ready to take over. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Calling a gain of a yard, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up 1st downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. And this will be down by a member of the kicking team just outside of the 30-yard line. These two teams all tied after one. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And the momentum just continuing to build and build for them. They had a touchdown their last drive to tie the game. Now their defense does its job, and Charles, all of a sudden, they've got a chance to capture the lead here.
And we're seeing a really nice exhibition of what coaches love to call complementary football. Offense gets a tie, defense does its job, gets the ball right back, and their teammates now have momentum. What a nice job they're doing, all doing it together.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Here's Mayfield. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. First down, here's White. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. To throw, Mayfield. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there to force that to the ground. 4th down now coming up. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2.
Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You've got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And it's a solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 65 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. Going back to Gibbs on first down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. They'll go again with Gibbs. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. And he continues to have success running the ball here in the first half as he's already closing in on 100 yards for the game. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. He'll take it inside the 25.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And a nice run. They're going to take this close to the first down marker at the Bucs 17. It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation. Gibbs will try and pick it up. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. That last run going to put him over 100 yards for the ball game. Gibbs trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. David Montgomery, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions have broken our tie as they take the lead.
Sometimes offensive, you get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. They start the drive with White, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here. They keep it on the ground. White again. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. They run straight ahead here with White. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 49 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
Mayfield looks to throw. Campbell making the catch. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's 2nd down. And this is a guy straight out of college. They're not going to try to groom for a year or 2. They want him to produce right away.
That's why they took him in the 1st round. They expect him to be a starter right away and a future all-pro. So they don't have any time to wait for him to come along. They want him to play right now to help this team.
They added a lot of talent to a roster that really needed an infusion of youth. They got a very good infusion of youth.
And they didn't really reach to get anyone as well. They stuck to their draft philosophy, got the best players they could at the time they were drafting, and inserted them into their lineup.
And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 17-yard line. They defer to White out of the shotgun. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now the veteran of a handful of teams, it's Chase Edmonds. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted away from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal?
And it'll be intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick.
Offside. Defense.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw here. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Paris Campbell from a yard out. And the Buccaneers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far and fun to watch. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. gun. Goff. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up second down. Back to throw, Goff. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Lions first down, and he was able to get it by play. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. Goff. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. 2nd and 10. To the air again. Goff. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 44-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. Goff. He's got it complete to Gibbs. And he'll get it down to the play to the 37. They'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be second down. Now Goff. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Goff throwing again. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second down. Here's Goff. Throw left side, caught by Laporta. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
In the red zone, precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, going to be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one, and that one falls incomplete.
4th down to give to Gibbs. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. Now a signal and a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. He's been tough for this defense to handle, over 100 yards. You kind of knew that they were going to him on that play, didn't you?
They certainly did. That's one of those situations where you simply say, my best runner.
Roll the ball! Come on!
Right around the 17.
What happened there?
Reach halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you down to. Sorry, Coach. Put a pin in.
Man, do I hate this game.
Right on to the 3rd quarter here. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. And the Lions getting set to go on offense to start the 3rd. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the 3rd quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. A shotgun snap for Goff. And going to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. Gibbs straight ahead. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
First down, they run again. Here's Montgomery. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field, but his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. That is caught. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Khalif Raymond, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Lions have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point by Badgley up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And what a return. Great field position all the way out to the 48 there. The Buccaneers offense and Baker Mayfield set to take over once more.
That strong return has set them up nicely for this drive. And we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
Well, that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And fighting down inside the 25. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. In motion left here, one of their tight ends. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. There's a short one taken in by Otten. So it's a gain of 12 there on the reception. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. From the gun, Mayfield. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Buccaneers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they get the conversion there on 3rd and inches.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Cade Otten, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Bucs are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And we are all tied at 28. That time a 6-play drive.
And Cade Otten capped things off with a touchdown grab.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more.
Pull the block, dude.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Here's 2nd and 10. Goff now looks to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
Are you kidding me?
Bring it back to about the 11-yard line.
And that, Charles, you'd have to think a pretty avoidable mistake.
You're exactly right about that, partner, because it all comes down to covering up the football. Look, turnovers are going to happen. They're inevitable. But in a tie game in the third quarter, those turnovers can change the tide of the ball game. And now it's up to their defense to try and bail them out. Got to take care of the rock.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
He'll get that out to the flat to White. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Mayfield down. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. The safety, Adrian Amos, comes crashing in for the sack. Chase McLaughlin now for the field goal try. From the right hash, and this one just a chipping. And his kick is right there. It's good, and they have regained the lead. So the fumble recovery had him set up in ideal field position, but they can muster only 3 points out of it.
Yeah, when you're able to force turnovers, especially when it results in field position like they had, you really want to make it hurt. Here, they take the field goal. That's definitely not what they were hoping for.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
Throw the ball.
Recoup with a score here, right?
I think Coach would be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punch in the end zone without turning it over.
So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long. Man open, it's St. Brown has got it. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So for Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. Hand off now to Gibbs. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. 134 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Another run for Gibbs here. Powerful running. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
On the give, here's Gibbs. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Here's Gibbs. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. In motion goes Raymond. To throw is Goff. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good headed scheme going.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Badgley able to knock this one through, and this game is tied again here in the 3rd. So give them 3 on that drive. You know, normally you'd say we'll take it, but the way points have been flying around, it feels like a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah, you just have to wonder, are field goals going to be enough? Because as you pointed out, the way touchdowns have been scored, does kicking a field goal actually put you at a disadvantage the rest of the way?
Now the Buccaneer offense gets set to take over. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Going right side is White. Down at the 35. It'll be 2nd down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read,
come on.
he's able to make the play.
Make a tackle, Kevin.
It's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 18. And give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. Mayfield. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's into the end zone.
Defense is not good this game at all. Can't figure anything out here.
An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucs have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And Detroit getting set to go now. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top.
Come on. Where's my line?
Material. Big Vita Vea pushing his way through to wind up with a sack. This defense, they just continue to feast. 5 sacks now as a unit. It's been quite an afternoon getting to the quarterback.
And we're seeing it come from a variety of places as well. Sometimes just the guys up front getting to them. Other times you add extra guys rushing the quarterback.
Struggling hard right now.
Stunts. It's been a variety, and they've had no way of blocking them.
Before they can get the punt away, whistles as we've come to the end of the 3rd. Back now at Ford Field. It's the Lions trailing, but with possession of the football as we get set to bring you the 4th quarter. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And this one will be touchdown right at the 30-yard line. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably.
Where is the defense? Man, am I getting beat every time? Every time.
Chris Godwin,
all right, well, not able to climb.
Use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. McLaughlin now to add the PAT. And now it's blocked. The Lions pick it up. But he doesn't get far. They're able to stop him. And after all that, the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
I rarely question anyone's effort on the field. But normal, you give up a touchdown like that, a long-distance play, there's usually not a lot of resistance on the extra point. In this case, though, boy, they bowed their backs and got after it, didn't they?
A little revenge. Nicely done.
Yeah, way to go. Get in there, block it, and show them that they're still fighting.
Here's Goff. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Here's Goff. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
That's a good job there by the corner. And we do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. In motion goes Raymond. Throwing again is Goff. Looking right
Dang it.
side, and it's intercepted.
As soon as I touched the button, I knew it was the wrong play.
Oh, that's just not fair.
I am not good at this game. I'm not going to let it get me frustrated. Just going to keep...
So a fourth quarter pick six here, and that one might put this game out of reach, CD.
I certainly agree with that, partner. And I know one thing, though. That team that just got the pick six, going to keep playing until this one's over. Better be careful. They're looking to get another one.
And they turned the pick six into a pick 8 with that 2-point conversion.
I love how you upsell. That is outstanding right there. What a big-time play.
Big
switch in how this game was going, and then they capitalized a little bit on top.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Amon-Ra St. Brown and the rest of the Detroit Lions getting set for another series here. Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting it, that's where it becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
Now gone. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
It's of course.
Now, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Gosh, they come out of nowhere and make plays.
It's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them.
Again, just going to make a play. Running back. This game is not realistic at all. Way back to college.
Mayfield to throw it. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Chris Godwin with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Buccaneers up the lead to 4 scores now here in this fourth quarter. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Well, trailing here in the fourth quarter, and that personal foul, that only adds to the hole that they're currently standing in.
Yeah, absolutely a bad job of just losing your cool and letting your anger take over. Mistakes like that, not going to help you at this stage of the game.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Detroit's offense ready to take over. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 70 yards. And the Lions get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The attention shifting back to Chris Godwin and the rest of the Tampa offense. When you're in a zone like he is, what's the conversation like on the sideline between he and his quarterback? Is that a one-way conversation of, hey, just keep getting me the football?
It actually is probably a two-way conversation because he wants to keep
run all over me, apparently.
He's seeing the payoff. You know, getting the ball to that guy means yardage, and as we've seen, touchdowns in this game. So I think both of them get more and more excited about the possibilities as things continue on.
Yeah, so far it's been over 100 yards and the 2 scores. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now it's 2nd and 10. They stay on the ground with White. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 71 yards rushing for him now to this point. The Bucs on 3rd down. 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White.
Wow.
Gets through and now an opening. And he is going to have the Bucs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Now a give up the middle. This is White. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. They'll bring a tight end in motion left. Out route, and the ball is caught by Godwin. Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. He finds his man complete. That's Gibbs. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Back to throw. Gone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Come on. Why didn't you? Never mind. Never mind.
And the Bucs are going to have great field position here.
Oh, it's like
return just shy of midfield. And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
Opting to run again here with White. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this 4th quarter. In motion right, Campbell. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's Campbell making the catch. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter. And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. The Lions offense and Jared Goff set to take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. Still on his feet. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Lions have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll start here with a handoff to White. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Marcus Davenport brought him down, the UTSA product. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. 2nd and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. So here's a 3rd and 14. Here's White. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This is brought in at the 21. Excellent work on the run back there, 33 yards. And the Lions will have excellent field position here as they take over 1st and 10. Now it's Goff. His throw incomplete.
Let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage.
Throw the ball.
And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high.
So bad.